Lucy. Brought you a cup of coffee.
Thanks, Dad.
How's it going?
All right.
Do you want me to test you on anything?
No, it's all right.
Well, show me what you're doing.
No, really, just let me get on.
I hope you're not daydreaming up here.
Dad, I can't concentrate if you keep interrogating me.
Not interrogating, just want to help.
Anyway, this last-minute swatting's never any good.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. It's the stuff you glance at just before you're going, which always crops up.
Just glance at it at all.
All right, I'll leave you to it. Make you some sandwiches.
Lovely, thanks. Frightened me to death.
It's very secluded out here. You never know what might be lurking about. Hey, can I give you a hand with that?
No, you're all right, love. I'm used to it.
I've never had a garden before, you know.
Haven't you?
You a keen gardener?
Well, does it look like it, love?
Well, no.
You're not working?
I'm working from home today.
Is Samantha out?
Yeah, she's demonstrating.
What about?
Demonstrating computers.
Are you busy?
No, not really. Just stretching the legs, giving the old grey matter a breath of fresh air. Hey, I'm not holding you up, am I, Sheila?
No. Do you fancy a cup of tea?
Hey, that'd be ace. Cheers. I'm going to get stuck into my garden this weekend. I've just been planning it out.
On your computer?
No, on a piece of paper. Manchurian garden. Oldest garden in the world.
Sounds very complicated.
No, just some bamboo, bags of gravel, few old rocks.
And Bob's your garden.
Now, about that gravel, Sheila.
What about the gravel?
All right, you.
In here, love.
Hello there, Alan, lad.
How do, Bobby? All right.
Hiya.
All right, kid. Caught you last, have we?
Looks that way. Mind you shouldn't let your lovely wife hang out the washing in the middle of the day.
Never know what time colleges do you?
I'll wait for me tea through here, love.
Okay.
Good job me and Jonah came straight home, eh?
All right, Jonah?
All right, Al. Been out on that boat of yours yet?
No, not since you and Sam rocked it.
I enjoyed that trip. Must do it for real sometime.
You fancy that, do you?
Yeah, I'm a genuine Jack Tar, me.
How are we going to get rid of him?
Show him an empty cup and see if he takes the message.
Hey, which one are we talking about?
Both of them. Listen, I've done me whack for today. I want to be at home alone with my wife.
Bonjour, ma petite fille. Comment vas-tu?
Ça va?
Bon. Tu veux une tasse de thé?
Non, merci, parce que I have to get up.
What about your sandwiches?
I'll eat them on the way.
I haven't made them yet.
Oh, well, don't bother, actually, Dad, because I'm not hungry.
You will be halfway through the exam, and then what will you write? J'ai faim. Oh, j'ai faim.
Yes, all right, thank you. It's bad enough having to take the exam without you.
Without my textbook French.
I'm sorry, I just hate exams.
Well, we spend our lives being tested, Lucy. It's best to make the most of it.
I just think they're a waste of time.
Not when your future depends on your qualifications.
Oh, what future?
Your future career. I'm not rising to the bait, Lucy. If you haven't done the work, don't try and wriggle out of it by blaming the government or whoever else is unfortunate to come in your line of fire.
I'm not blaming anyone.
But you haven't done the necessary amount of work.
I have. It's just that Brookside Comp isn't renowned for its emphasis on the academic side of things.
Cheese and tomato sandwiches?
Whatever you're making, Dad. I'm really not hungry.
Did you enjoy the tea then, did you, Al?
Oh, aye. You should have come with us. We had a wondrous time. At least I did. I think the others enjoyed it too, despite everything.
Parental, you mean?
Yeah. Well, you can't plan for them things, can you?
Never really been into bikes myself. Ever do any stock car racing?
A bit.
Me and Sheila used to go and watch that, didn't we, love? I always fancied my chances at it, really, but, well, I never got much encouragement, did I?
What beats me is why all you men have this destructive urge.
I've been up all our circus, haven't you, Sheila? Saves us going out and mugging old ladies.
That's it. You see, it's a safety valve.
Safety?
it. When you go careering through traffic or beating each other soft. And they say women are illogical.
Ah, well. I'm into customising now. I jazz up my motors instead of breaking them up. I remember a few years back, I had this old Volvo. Wolf race rims, flared arches, leopard skin upholstery. Hey, it were a cracking motor, that.
What happened to me?
No, I flogged it. I was short of the readies. Needed the cash for my new house. Still, gone but not forgotten, eh? I think next time, you know, Bobby, I'll have tinted windows and a CB radio fitted.
Do you know what I'd like? I'd like a button on the dashboard, and when I pressed it, this bottle of champagne had come out in an ice bucket. I saw that once in a film.
The way I'm fixed at the minute, you'd be lucky to get away with a bottle of bacon cab.
Brown ale, more like.
Somebody mention ale?
It's uncanny, isn't it?
How are you doing, Barry? You got fixed up with the truck yet?
No, I've got a couple to look at now.
Have you ever thought of hiring one?
No, I hadn't thought about that, actually.
Oh. Only I've got a mate in Skem could probably fix you up. Special rates.
Oh, I'd have to talk it over with Terry first.
Well, if you fancy it, give me a bell.
OK, sir.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you about some gravel.
You know, biting off more than you can chew, are you, lad?
How do you mean?
Well, you've got to have a head for business, haven't you?
I'm not thick, you know.
I never said you were, did I? But every business needs a bit of organisation. You've got to plan ahead for the future. You can't live day to day like you do.
I know what I'm doing.
I could probably help you out there, Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Just go over there and ask her out.
But does it set the dogs on me?
We haven't got a dog. It's probably a crack shot, though. Ex-army.
Oi.
In the early stages, like your dad says, it'll take a lot of working out. I could do that for you on my computer.
Just get over there and ask her.
Yeah, well, I'll think it over and I'll let you know, OK?
See, I could work out the logistics of it for you step by step. Do a proper cost analysis.
That'd be useful, don't you think so, Sheila?
Well, I can go into all that later.
That's just what I mean. It's always got to be late with you, hasn't it? Look, lad, you've got to grab every opportunity you can in business. You can't just let things slip by.
You're not thinking of skipping a country the next week or two, are you, Alan?
No, I had enough trouble getting back in from the Isle of Man.
Larry, you've got to start thinking about the future. You might have a few responsibilities.
Yeah, well, think about that when it happens.
Do you know what? I don't think you've listened to a word I've said.
Where do you think we'd be now if your dad had been as irresponsible as you?
Well, maybe I wouldn't be sitting here with you two laying into me as soon as I come home from work. I'll tell you what, I'm off out. I'll see you later.
I played off myself, actually, Sheila. Thanks for the tea and sandwiches.
Want to lift anywhere, Jonah?
Nah, I walked down, thanks, buddy.
Sure.
Yeah. See ya.
Hello.
I've been in the Grand Silk, I might bump into you.
Oh.
Where are you off to?
Why?
I wondered if you wanted to come for a drink.
In my school uniform.
A cup of coffee, then.
How comes you're not in work?
The early shift.
Oh.
Lucy!
God, here's Dad.
Just thought you'd need this.
Yes, thank you, Dad. It's just that I can't take books into the exam anyway.
Oh, you can read it on the bus. Hello?
Oh, Mr. Collins.
Well, would you like me to take you in the car?
No, it's all right, Dad. I'll walk to the bus with Jonah.
I don't want you to be distracted.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Collins. I'm not about to sell it into white slavery.
Yes, I realise it's difficult for you to understand the situation, but...
No, I wouldn't say that. I can tell you over the moon about me distracting Lucy.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, I'm quite respectable, really.
Yeah, I'm sure Lucy wouldn't have anything to do with you if you weren't.
Oh, that's all right, then.
But I would appreciate it if you'd make sure Lucy gets to that bus in plenty of time.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Fine.
Right, now, if you two are quite finished, I'm sure the exam will be over. Come on. Right, see you later then, Dad.
See you later. Bon chance.
Cheerio, Mr. Collins.
Bye.
I'm not going in.
What do you mean?
I'm not going in for the exam. It's a waste of time.
You must be mad.
No, I'm not. I've got better things to do.
I haven't made you change your mind, have I?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm going to protest about the sighting of a nuclear fuels dump on Merseyside.
Oh, that's all right, then.
Actually, I've got a couple of hours to kill before I meet the others. Do you want a cup of coffee?
Yeah, all right.
OK, then.
To be honest, I don't see much future in our place.
I don't see much future, period. That's why I'm so concerned with this meeting between the council and the Ministry of Defence.
What's that in aid of?
Well, The outcome might mean that we have a nuclear fuels plant right in our doorstep.
Great. Never ask us, though, do they?
Exactly. I'm just angry. I mean, we're like pawns being pushed around. But if there's one thing I can't stand, it's being pushed around.
Is that why you can't stand your owl fella?
Amongst other reasons. I sometimes think Dad still thinks he's in the army. So, of course, he doesn't like me being in the CND.
If my owl fella had been a bit more worried about me, perhaps I wouldn't have got into so much trouble with the law.
What did you do?
Kid stuff. I rubbed a pair of baseball boots.
What happened to you?
I got probation. Then one night, I missed the last bus, so I nicked this Cortina to get home. And I got pinched for that. Christ, I wasn't half thick in them days.
Those days?
Still, I was only a kid. And I got married too young.
Well, I am not going to get married.
I bet you will.
You'd lose your money.
Go on, you'll meet some gay fella like me, you won't be able to resist them.
I shall just have to try and restrain myself, shan't I?
What will you do then?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I won't rely on any man for my keep.
Well, you want any kids then?
Well, I might do one day. And again, I might not. Anyway, you don't have to be married for that these days.
I'm glad about our Jason. I mean, I know me and Barbara made a lash up of things, but I wouldn't have missed having that kid.
I'm not convinced it's a good idea bringing kids into this world.
Yeah. You might be right, but you've got to have hope, haven't you? Otherwise, you'd never get up in the morning.
Anyway, I am going to enjoy life while I have it.
I hope your Arthur doesn't blame me for you missing the exam.
You won't find out till I get the results, will you?
Hello, love.
Damon, it's for you. It's
Elsa.
I'm sorry, love.
all right. I thought I was coming over for you.
Same to the journey. Anyway, my dad gave me a list on his floats. What's a big quick walk?
Are they yours?
Yeah. Mum got them second hand. They're all right though, aren't they?
Got to be better than them you ride out anyway.
You like skating, do you, love?
Yeah, it's Grace. Been going since I was about 10.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be able to hold him up then, won't you?
Hey, I don't need to be held up. I can get round on my own.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
I can't I, Elsa?
Just about.
Well, then.
Hello, Elsa, lovey. You all right?
Yeah.
When you finish scoffing your face, you can go get yourself ready.
No.
Look, Damon, I know we used to have plenty of cake when I worked at the shop, but now I have to pay full price like everybody else. That's enough for anybody.
That wouldn't fill a sparrow, that.
Well, it's all you're getting. Now get upstairs and get your old jeans on.
Oh, Mum, they're too tight to skating. I could do myself an injury.
Now look.
Oh, I won't damage them, honest.
I think you better let him wear them, Sheil. He's a growing lad, isn't he?
Well, go on then, and be careful.
Won't be a minute.
Well, they're your skates. Let's have a look.
You know, saw them advertised in the shop window. Got them for a £5.
Really? That's very reasonable, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been at it ages to get me some.
I used to go when I was little.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, my auntie used to take me. She was mad on Sonia Henney.
Who?
Sonia Henney. She was a famous ice skater, made a lot of films.
My God, you're going back a few years, aren't you, girl?
Auntie Jean used to take me every Saturday. I got very good at the Pally Glide.
Didn't know that either.
Didn't exactly change my life.
I'd like to have lessons.
Bit expensive though, eh?
I know. I'd have to get round my dad for that.
Now there you are. Now you look nice like that. You didn't disturb our Karen, did you?
No, I didn't.
Why? Isn't you out?
She's doing her O-levels.
Don't see what good it'll do with them.
Better to have them there, isn't it? I mean, it gives you some sort of chance now.
Oh, yeah? Suppose so.
That's right, love. You tell him. God knows I've tried. Well, are you going or not? Elsa's fed up waiting.
All right, I'm going.
Yeah, come on.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra, lovely.
Ta-ra, love. She's a nice girl here, isn't she?
My dad's not bad either.
Oh, I still a bit of nice pants and milk, does he? Hey, you ain't giggling over Jonah, though, were you?
Jonah? That's him asking me what he should do. And then just rushing over there like that.
I know, what about the other two? I could have killed them. He'd left me alone with Alan all afternoon.
Oh, hey, Bob. Let's try not to encourage him. He'll be moving in here for his meals anyway.
I know, I've never seen anyone eat like him in all my life.
Can't blame our Barry wanting to get rid of him, can you?
His face toughed when he seen him, didn't he? He must have given the run round in the Isle of Man.
I'd like to know what went on over there.
The TT races, wasn't it?
I mean, apart from the TT races.
Well, we'll have to leave that to your imagination, kid.
Petra? Petra?
What do you want?
I just wondered if you were all right.
Well, I'm still breathing, so I suppose I must be.
Sorry I haven't been round to see you.
I've been home for a week.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd let you get settled in. And then I had this job to do and...
Oh, is that the excuse you give all your mates?
Oh, come on, Pat.
Well, now that you're here, I suppose you'd better come in.
Yeah, all right.
And clear off your flaming tools. They're making the house a mess.
I can't see Janice or Fran.
Got cold feet, I suppose.
Dunno. Oh, well.
Happy tunnelled into the building.
Now then, Jonah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have thought this was your scene. Pop into the Kremlin.
CND. Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament. Straightforward common sense.
Oh, you've a bright one here, Jonah. Pinching biros out of Woolies, that's more your line, isn't it?
Woolworths have shut down.
Probably because the likes of it.
I better be going, Lucy.
Don't let me put you off demonstrating, will you?
Don't worry, you're not.
Free country, you know.
For some.
Do you reckon you let me do this outside the Kremlin?
Autre-temps, outre-mer.
I hope that wasn't obscene language, young lady.
French, actually.
I thought you'd have been in special branch by now, the way you tracked down those milk bottle thieves in our street.
She must be educating you, Jonah. Must be 5 or 6 years since I nicked you for selling bent gear out of a suitcase. Did you know he was Mr. Big in the suitcase racket?
Yeah, I know all about his past, thank you.
Now you've joined this lot, have you?
No, I'm a multilateralist.
Multiracialist, more like it. How many of you all had expected here? Don't get me wrong, the bigger the demo, the better. All helps with the overtime.
Yeah, I heard you bought a new car for the riots.
Didn't see you in that lot, did I?
I've got more sense to give you as an excuse to kick my front door down, drag me off to Admiral Street Police Station in the middle of the night.
I'm managing to stay out of bother then.
Look, what gives you the right to cross-examine people in the street?
That's what makes it a free country.
Listen, I've got to get going.
Yeah.
Look after yourself.
Okay. Hey, listen, thanks for the coffee.
It's all right. Listen, I'll phone you at the weekend.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Maybe we could go to the pictures or for the real drink.
Yeah, great.
I'll see you then.
I don't know where Lucy is. She's probably with Janice.
Just hope she hasn't done anything silly.
Look, I must go. Robin's waiting for me.
See, you've got your priorities in the right place.
Well, it's not late. We'll worry later. It isn't even dark yet. Don't worry.
More wondering how she went on in her exam than worrying. Just hope she hasn't offered that Jonah chap.
Well, that's probably exactly what she has done. Well, why don't you go to the Grants? They probably know his telephone number.
You don't seem at all concerned, Annabelle.
Look, Lucy's been out late before. Her tea's in the oven. I'll be back at 9 o'clock. And if she's not in then, we'll start worrying. In the meantime, go over and see Sheila.
Well, I'll leave it for a minute. She'll probably be back soon.
Okay. See you later.
What should we do with the nuclear waste? What should we do with the nuclear waste? What should we do with the nuclear waste? 3,000 years. Hey up, now it's leaking. Hey up, now it's leaking. Hey up, now.
Elsa!
What?
Are you coming for the bus?
Get off. Let's go, will ya?
Well, are you coming for the bus?
Did you go?
I've hardly seen you all evening. You're supposed to be with me, not him.
Well, he just mess about, does he?
I wasn't messing.
He's supposed to skate forward, not backwards. Show off.
Well, what did you have to spend so much time with that policy Dennis for?
He was teaching me some steps. Oh, he's all right if you want to know.
And if you weren't dancing with him, you were standing round gawping at him.
God, he was doing his figures. Anyway, he's taking his medal next month.
Oh, big deal.
Anyway, I can skate with all right because I'm not with anyone, am I?
Oh, yes, you are, me. Will you wait for me?
1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want a nuclear war. 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't want a fascist state. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't want a nuclear war.
Hey, I've already given you one warning. Hey, I advise you to calm down. Now.
War.
local mates, that's all. I don't want to be a girlfriend.
Oh, why not?
Because I just don't want to, that's why not.
Well, you came with me.
So what? Doesn't mean you have to leave with you.
Well, what have you got against me?
Nothing.
Well, then, why won't you come back to ours?
It's boring.
Well, what would you rather do?
The others are going down to the arcade.
What, downtown?
Well, there's one man deals after it.
Oh, but it's too late, and I've got no money anyway.
Well, that's your problem, and I'll get the bus when I'm good and ready.
Well, I'm not hanging about for you.
Come on. Bye.
If you want to